Welcome to Relax and Rewatch. In this channel, I review episodes of Friends, the beloved 90s sitcom. In this episode, I will be reviewing the first ever Friends Thanksgiving episode. The one where the underdog gets away is the 9th episode of the first season of Friends. It first aired on November 17th, 1994. It was written by Jeff Greenstein and Jeff Strauss and directed by James Burrows. In this episode, everyone's Thanksgiving plans are ruined, from Rachel not being able to afford a plane ticket to go shoop, 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 to Joey learning a modeling gig he did ends up being an ad for an STD. Did you know that every season of Friends has a Thanksgiving episode? I did some research on how viewers have ranked this particular episode among the other Thanksgiving episodes, and the common consensus among fans seems to be that this first Thanksgiving episode ranks somewhere in the middle between the worst and the best Thanksgiving episodes. Let's get to the first scene of this episode. After the aerial view of New York City, we land in Central Park, where Rachel approaches her boss and asks him for $100 to be able to join her family on their annual Thanksgiving skiing trip. He declines and even tells Rachel that she's a terrible waitress. But if she's so horrible though, why don't you just fire her then? He does have a point about her being a terrible waitress though. She even has the audacity to ask this bold customer whose lap she spilled a drink on for an advance on tips. In the next scene, we move on to the couch at the front of the coffee shop, and we found out that Ross and Monica's parents are traveling south for Thanksgiving this year. On a side note, I have to say I love Phoebe's hair in this scene. It is so cute. Monica, the incredibly generous friend, offers to cook her friends a Thanksgiving dinner. She promises to make 3 different kinds of mashed potatoes and tater tots for Joey. Chandler doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving due to bad memories, so she will make him a grilled cheese sandwich and apparently a bag full of other treats as well. Monica's friends better appreciate her. She is such an amazing friend. Surprisingly, Ross apparently doesn't even know what a yam looks like. You know what? I don't buy this. He's a scientist for crying out loud. I do like his sweater in this scene though. It looks super cozy. Now moving on, we find out that Joey has recently booked a modeling job with a company that specializes in making posters for disease awareness. In the scene, we see Joey approaching a woman whom he recognizes with an intent to ask her out. The conversation goes well until the woman clocks an STD awareness poster with Joey's face on it. A very funny scene with great physical humor from Matt LeBlanc. His family apparently has seen the ad all around the city too, because Joey tells his friends that he's no longer invited back home for Thanksgiving because of it. Now that's crazy. Chandler rushes into the apartment to tell his friends that the underdog balloon in the Thanksgiving parade has gotten away. A quick fun fact, Macy's Thanksgiving parade has been an annual tradition in New York City since 1924, so over 100 years now. Anyways, these clowns all run out to the roof of the building to see this dog balloon floating in the air. Upon returning, they realize no one grabbed the keys to the apartment when they left. Meanwhile, the Thanksgiving dinner is burning to a crisp inside the apartment. Potatoes are ruined, potatoes are ruined, potatoes are ruined. When they finally get inside, they all get into a screaming fight, but finally calm down and end up bonding over watching Ugly Naked Guy with his ugly naked gal. Now they look at each other with warm eyes and realize they too should be grateful this Thanksgiving. Even though their initial plans didn't work out, they still have each other. At the end of the episode, they enjoy a nice grilled cheese meal together with what looks like a rosé wine. Alright, so that concludes this episode. All in all, it was a pretty funny episode. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 6.5. Not an especially significant episode storyline-wise, but it does have some funny moments. And it does establish the Thanksgiving episode tradition. I think the episode further established the individual personalities, and we learned some more about everyone's backstories related to Thanksgiving traditions. My favorite fashion moment was Phoebe's hair at the start of the episode, and Ross's grey knit sweater he wore later on in the episode. I really hope to come out with another episode fairly soon, so please stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!